Hi guys, it's Sequel45. I'm gonna infuse an episode of the war recap and my war attacks, just to show you guys some action from our war. And this war we did very well. I'm very pleased with our performance. I had a shitty war, as you can see. I left him. I did not have a queen, so I fucked up, and that pretty much marked the end of the war. Because obviously, if I two-starred him, the only thing I don't like is the fact that we were unable to clean this Town Hall 8, and I failed on number 1. If that Town Hall 8 was cleaned and I got a 1-star, we could have won this war, but it does not matter. We put off a good performance, and this clan did a nice job. They cleaned every single one of our Town Hall 8s, 3-starred Ravers with their Town Hall 10 attack, and then they take out Saman, looking at 97%. Wow, that's really close. And then another 97% attack, so clearly these guys could have got more stars, and unfortunately we could not take advantage of time, I'm assuming. So I'll probably watch one of these attacks to see what that was all about. So I'm not going to show you the fail, it's just, you know, infernos and killing the queen, stuff like that. But this attack is a quick, just wreckage of this base. Obviously I could have logo wiped it, but I decided, fuck it, I'm just going to, you know, go in all out, go wipe. And very simple, break the walls, drop the P.E.K.K.A. and my king in, right, because I'm down a queen. And obviously I just rage and heal my way through the base, and then I'm going to jump out of the core. As you can see, this base just got crushed, and there's not many defenses left. And as you can see, those P.E.K.K.A. are going to break in, and even though they're damaged, they still take it out, and then we get a 3-star. So that was a nice attack. It obviously should be that result, and that was nice. So that was good. Now let me get on to my next attack. Let me see. Let's go into Fall Master's attacks. Clan Saman, that's a Town Hall 8, I think. Let's watch an attack of Saman, because he got a pretty high percentage. And yes, let's watch this attack, see what he does. Saman now has level 4 golems. I thought he got him this war, but actually no, he got him last war, so that's good to know. And Saman's going to give this base a smack. Saman has greatly improved his attacking ability. He went from a cold streak, really bad one, into a pretty decent and getting back his stuff. Now, this rage spell is questionable. I don't recommend using a rage like that. Now, he did rage golems, and it did heal, and it did rage the wizards, but I don't recommend a rage like that so early. But as you can see, Saman's going for the core, and he still is waiting for his P.E.K.K.A. He creates a funnel, and oh, what happened to those P.E.K.K.A.? How is he going to get the Town Hall? He must use those wizards to clutch the Town Hall. So he did not create his funnel good enough. But I guess the Golem's going to come in and tank, and luckily he was able to get those wizards into the core, and they take out the Town Hall. So that's nice improv, and as you can see, this attack went pretty smoothly, even though that Town Hall was barely gotten down. As you can see, the P.E.K.K.A.'s circle, and he got a lot of percentage, 76%. That's not bad for that base level. So that's not bad for level 6 and 5 heroes. That's not bad. Let's get into Raver's attack here. And, oh yes, this attack. I remember this attack. So, Ravers is going to come in with some Quakes. Open up this base. And yes, Fall Masters does use Quakes. But, not... I personally... I'm not sure how to explain Quakes. Like, how... We do have some decent amount of Quake users, but I prefer Jump. I mean, Quakes are good, and I did use Quakes. You know, they're fine, but I do prefer Jump spells. And yeah, Ravers gets only one Golem in his camps. He brings this CC Golem, and fortunately that CC killed that first Golem. He needs to upgrade his Golems, because they're only level 1, and that's a little low. Cloaks his Queen a little bit early. I'm not sure about that. But his king misses, but his queen is actually going towards the core. and so are the P.E.K.K.A. Now, I'm not sure why he's only bringing heal. One heal, one rage, or maybe, I'm not sure, but this is an interesting looking attack strategy, and I kind of like the idea of a CC Golem, because that's his lowest level troops, and he actually brings some balloons. That's interesting, and they took out a few buildings, and as you can see, Ravers actually brings haste, because he's not using the poison spell because there are dragons, but the poison spell, the haste spell isn't useful in ground attacks, nor is one earthquake, so I always say bring a poison in case there's skellies that you need to kill, and, you know, for hog stuff, they bring poison, so you can kill skeleton traps, all that stuff, and yada 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 yada. So now, I'm going to show you guys some of the attacks done by our Town Hall 8s. Ravers did a cleanup. Now, I'm going to show you guys one, trying to see who pulled the 3 stars. It was Mito, Dark. So I'm going to show Mito, because Mito has a lot of potential, and I'm really liking what he's been doing. Mito, I never really put him in war, because he'd give giants, and this guy doesn't even know half English. You know, he's from Italy, and I'm the only one in the clan who can communicate with him, because I take Italian in school, and I know how to speak it. So one thing, I don't know why he deployed his king first. He usually doesn't do that. But yeah, he's relatively new to this war business, and I told him about Go Wipe, and he clearly really learned how to do it pretty well. So he's doing nicely. Has his P.E.K.K.A.s going towards the core. And he pulled 2 straight 6-star wars. So that's good. And I like that. I want 6-star wars from our Town Hall 8s. I mean, even if it's not hogs, even if it's not using the 3-star attacks, so what? It's 6 stars. I mean, seriously, you should be happy if you're getting 6-star wars. Whether it's from fucking goblins or whatever. So as you can see, there's a double giant bomb spot, but obviously that doesn't really affect Go Wipe too much unless wizards get in the way. And he's being very conservative on his spells, and now he's starting to drop them, and the P.E.K.K.A.s are getting some nice healing. As you can see, he only brings 1 rage, and he brings 2 heals, so that's interesting. And I think those heals are actually going to be very useful. He drops his 2nd heal, and as you can see, the wizards are going to go around, and his P.E.K.K.A., the golem, very high in health, is going to do a lot of tanking. Well, that was a really bad voice crack. A lot of tanking, and finally goes into golemites. P.E.K.K.A.s break in, take it out, and then... Oh, I paused it. I thought the video stopped. I'm like, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just replayed it. And, yeah, so Mito definitely is getting very good, and I'm liking it. So, let me show an attack here by Dark Warrior, and then I'm going to go into the, their attacks. I want to see what they were using. So, Dark Warrior pulls... I actually know this guy in real life. And he was another person I did not put in wars because I put him in a few wars and he was using bad attacks. Kind of like Mito. But one time, same way I put Mito in wars, we needed an extra guy and he was active. So we put him in war and he used, I think, dragons. And he got like a 6-star war. So I continued to put him in wars. And now he's one of our better Town Hall 8s. And pulls pretty frequent 3 stars, some high 2 stars, which is good. Not bad. And yes, so he uses a Quake Go Wipe with 2 golems, 2 P.E.K.K.A. And yes, I am working on our Town Hall 8s learning how to 3-star. We had our recent war performance. We won 27-12 or something like that. 27-15. We gave that clan a smack, and we did phenomenal. I pulled a 5-star war on 2 Town Hall 10s. I 3-starred one of their Town Hall 10s, a little lower leveled. I used a Mass Witch Hog hybrid. I know you guys are going to love to see that when that comes out. Gonna be fun. I think I want to get Nest's war recap if I can catch it, if the war replays didn't go out yet. I hope they didn't. And then I can work on the other stuff. So as you can see, Dark Warrior's doing well. One thing that I am trying to work on is he got a 1-star on a weak base because his P.E.K.K.A.s missed a core, and that's because he's not the best funneler, and I'm working on it. Moo is, you know, we have many problems with some of our attacks. Like, Moo is a big problem right now. I mean, he just needs a lot of work. You know, he does well because he has max troops. You know, if he had, like, fragile troops, he would fucking fail every raid. And I hate to say it, but he's got max troops, and he needs to learn that how to use him, because the bases I see him take, he could smack. You know, I can't be hard on him. I gotta encourage him to do well, but he needs work, and a work in progress, and I really want him to do well, and I see him doing well. So I am excited to see Mu get better, and I am working on it. One of his big issues is he deploys his troops very slowly, and I'm working on it. So my goal is hopefully, if I show Mu's attacks, hopefully over the time, they get better, because that's great. And my Town Hall 10 war, by the way, is gonna be a quest of 3-star attacker, because I attempted 2 3-star attacks. My first attack was a hog, and the queen luckily caught your Town Hall for a 2-star, and I did not have enough hogs. I got around 73%, 2 stars. It was good. They were weaker bases, but I took advantage. Now, let me show you guys some of their attacks. Let me see what these guys use. Man, number 1 went really low. Let me show an attack. I want to see what they did to Saman. So he went in with Gobi Wipe. Okay. So he's going to drop 2 hogs. That's dumb. The hell was that for? You got to think, man. You know, 2 hogs ain't going to do shit. You know, you need like 4 or 3 to take a defense out. So, drops his golems. I'm not sure how Trumpy survived this guy, because Trumpy is a lot weaker than Saman. You know, he is a rush Town Hall 10. I had no idea why he went to Town Hall 10. And I had no idea how he ran out of time. So clearly this must be like a lucky attack, or he pulled a shitty attack, or something went wrong, because I had no idea how Trumpy even came close to surviving this. And he drops his... Guys, don't ever fucking do this. I think Saman did it too. Don't ever drop your archers like that. Save your archers, and save your wizards too. Save like 2 or 3 wizards. They make the fucking difference. I'll show you guys how some saved up troops really made a difference on my 3-star attack, because it came down to the wire. It was close. And it was because of a giant bomb. It blew up all my hogs, and I was down to 1 witch, 2 wizards, and a few archers, barbs, and goblins, and wizards. It was close. Now, one big issue, if he had another heal, those wizards would have been healed. And as you can see, he sends his heroes in late, and he has a max golem in the CC. And they're just going to rip that core up, just too strong. And now he's going for 100%, which he has a chance. He came very close, so I want to see how he missed. What happened, because something must have prevented it. Oh, that wizard tower. Dude, that took out like fucking 3 or 4 witches. That could have ended his attack. They did not tank, because that's one thing witches can do, is they can tank with the skeletons, which is why many mass witches are very good for Town Hall 10 hog attacks. There's a reason why there's the mass witch hog hybrid, because they are so tanky. And let me see. This would be a 3-star. He ran out of time. Oh, that's so brutal. Yeah, that was a pretty well executed attack. So, clearly that guy just ran out of time, and he did seem to deploy a little slow, but hey, that's me. Just what I saw. Now, before I get off, I'll show a quick Town Hall 8 attack. I want to show you guys this nice plan for Beast of Fire. Really bad with the air defense placements. I'll have to tell him about it if I catch him online. And Elena is going to take advantage. So, I don't know why she's not using Quakes, because she had level 5 lightning spells. Could bring a Rage, but hey, I don't know. And it's going to use Hogs, so a Drag Hog. And that was a phenomenal plan. I just had to show you guys that is planning. And that's also basis on failure, you know. Obviously, the level 3 dragons march through, and this is really... It's like a Town Hall 7 attack. I mean, look at how many fucking dragons are left. Holy shit. You know, you guys gotta make your designs good, and that's a bad design. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Very close war. Unfortunately, I kind of fucked it up, but, you know, no heroes suck. Supercell just seriously needs to put heroes in war. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm using a $25 iTunes card to, used on my heroes for upgrade time, and many people say, and I'm gonna say, dude, listen, shut the fuck up. Especially now with Apple Music, you know, I'm under my dad's thing where you pay like $10 a month and you get free music. I can get any song for free, man. So what the fuck am I gonna use an iTunes card for? Nothing, except if I want to buy a movie, which I don't need to buy a movie. So Clash, there you go. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Long video, but see you guys very soon. Peace out.